I think it's really exciting. I think it's a new and innovative type of approach to awareness and telling people about domestic violence. So I think it's an experience for people to be able to see and to be able to hopefully put themselves in the perspective of what people have gone through as a survivor. And I think giving people a different way to look at awareness and to really approach some of the things that we do, the work that we do at Empower House.
That's interesting because when I do stories and talk about this, you always are looking at statistics, and you think that all those statistics are a person.
Right, right. And sometimes I think people have a stereotype of exactly what a domestic violence survivor would look like. And I think this kind of awareness opportunity really gives people an understanding of that it really could be anybody. It's not just a set type of stereotype. It really could be any person, whether it's male, female, someone that's in different socioeconomic statuses, or even just different educational statuses. It really could be anybody. I think this will give people a different perspective to really put themselves in that role.
Brenda, as far as you go, this is your story.
Yes, this is I really had to think hard about this when Derek first contacted me to share my story. I haven't shared publicly at all, and I just thought, you know, if I can share my experience, strength, and hope, it will help another person. And I was shocked, you know, at the end of 30 years of marriage, I was shocked to realize I was in an abusive situation. I had no idea, and I spent much time afterward beating myself up, thinking, how could you be so stupid? And then my brother shared with me the analogy of the frog in the water. So it helped me understand, and it helped me forgive myself and be able to move forward. And when I saw that what he chose for the title of the play, it was, you know, this huge moment for me. It was very emotional, and I'm anxious to see the play.
When was it that you finally realized something's not right here?
Well, toward the end of my marriage, I was married almost 30 years. I kind of had a breakdown, emotional breakdown. And thank goodness in this country, we're forced to have to see doctors when we have, you know, there were suicide attempts associated with that. And I just think I was able to separate myself a little bit from my husband and have somebody objectively question some of the behavior. And slowly, it was very slowly. I mean, I was boiling to death. I was the frog boiling to death. And the grace of God, I was able to see it and take action on it.
With what Fred and Derek are doing, what's it been like for you to experience it?
Well, it's kind of out-of-body experience, and like I said, the last thing I ever want to do is talk publicly, be filmed, and but I feel my story is really important. Since I have divorced my husband in these 8 years, I've talked to other women, and there's so many women that share this experience, and it just strengthens. I just think it's validating, and it strengthens another person to hear if somebody else has been through it and see the light at the end of the tunnel.
I guess, Sarah, for you and for Empower House, this is a big moment to be able to share stories in this manner.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's one thing, too, to be able to partner with different people, to partner with the Brenda Mechanicals, to partner with Actor Shop, and I think that's huge. I mean, to be able to really come together for the cause, but to be able to know that this whole play is based on some of the survivors and their stories that we have worked with, I think is huge, to give people an understanding that this is happening locally, and it is happening, and we're doing the best that we can to provide some of those services that may be needed for survivors in that situation.